sometimes. Look, we can catch everybody up. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't
YouTube
understand.
being fake and gay again.
Yeah, it was, dude.
YouTube
Yeah, it
being
was.
gay. God
Fucking
damn
hell.
it. Fucking YouTube.
Let me put in the announcements at here. Tech diff fix. There you go.
Tech dick fix, which is a great time to plug the Discord, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
you gotta.
If you are not in the Discord,
If you're not
you
in the
need to go.
Discord, if you're not in the Discord and you are a member, you are fucked.
Yeah, you're super fucked. Because if you haven't realized yet, guys, technical difficulties are part of the podcasting world, and we end up navigating many of them.
It's so stupid. That means we listened to all the music and did the Sopranos intro, and none of it mattered again.
None of it mattered again.
Yeah, it's fine, dude. I'll catch everybody. Look, this is how it started, right? This is what made us what got the conversation between us started. Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, this was
people who don't know what a lot of money looks like think that's a lot of money.
Thanks for giving it away. Yes. So the We Are Libertarians podcast network has been trashing the LNC and Angela McArdle lately, trying to make a name for themselves.
Yeah, they also wished Ross would keep. They want Ross to still be locked up.
Yeah, well, I can show you.
They would rather Ross be locked up.
That was their original tweet.
And you know, if they want to prove me wrong, maybe they could actually answer that. But no, they're too much pussies to say what they really think.
I'll find it. It's in here. It's like one of their most recent tweets.
Yeah, because everyone was ratioing them.
Yeah. Okay, they've retweeted a lot of losers.
All they ever have on their show are losers. Fuck! Before our candidate, before the election even happened.
Oh, this is the one.
See, this is what I'm talking. This is exactly where I was going with this. So,
let me tell the story. Okay. So they got a name for themselves. Quote tweeting Angela. Angela said, "If you hate me for making a deal with real Donald Trump to get Ross Ulbricht out of prison, you're not in a political party. You are in a cult." They retweeted that and said, "What happened to Ross is a shame and he should be pardoned. But let's be honest, who gives a shit? How does this pet issue of libertarians matter to the people struggling to put food on the table?" All right. So everybody trashed them, as they should. But
but he's not wrong though.
It's mainly the who gives a shit thing that I think really set people off, because it's one thing to say, yeah, that's an issue, but how does that help other things? You know, we that's something we care about, but there's other things that we worry about too.
Let me ask you a very blunt and honest question. If you go out on the street, like go to your local grocery store, go hit the gas station where you're at around, you know, stand in the fucking drive-through line at the McDonald's by your house. Ask people randomly, "Hey, are you excited for Ross Ulbricht to be pardoned by Donald Trump?" Most of them are gonna go, "Who the fuck is Ross Ulbricht? I don't even know who the fuck that is."
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying, so like, there's ways you can approach something like. But at the same time, it should be something that people care about. That's why we argue, like, no, this is something that matters.
And what I'm saying is I'm not saying that We Are Libertarians podcast network did it on purpose. I'm just saying that on Twitter, if you want to game the algorithm, that's a great way to do it. And those ratios mean nothing because all you're doing is making that brand stronger because you're putting more eyeballs on it, which is increasing their impressions, which creates what I call the LPNH effect, which is look at how much impressions we got.
That's the Streisand effect.
Exactly. Like, who cares? We're getting attention. There is no such thing as negative attention on social media. There is only good attention.
I don't know, man. The Hawk Tua girl might have something to say to you about that recently.
No, her name is all over everybody's lips and all over the media.
But they ain't saying good things about her right now.
Who cares? All publicity is good.
I don't believe that. Like, I'm sorry, man. There's limits of, like, trust me. There's something that if you would not want to be known in the news for.
Nope, because either it's going to come out as the truth or it's going to come out as a lie. Nobody cares. Shit, Joe Biden was fucking president for how many years? Nobody cares. Nobody. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's because you have this effect of if a tree falls in the woods, does anyone hear it? And if no one's around to hear it, then no, it doesn't make a sound.
But moving away from the autistically libertarian conversation that definitely was targeted to like trigger all of the autistic libertarian ANCAP. It worked, ladies and gentlemen. It's like they almost knew who their audience was and marketed appropriately.
But this is the one that spurred our conversation, though, because this one came out later.
Yeah, I'll be honest. That was the only one that got our attention before. This one I could give a fuck less about because...
You think $600,000 is fuck you money? You're a crackhead.
And real quickly, the reason why I was talking shit about the We Are Libertarians podcast is because I never hear anything about them except when we're at the early sections of a presidential campaign and they're just getting all the candidates on who no one cares about. So
don't talk
that's
about
kind of where I'm at. Like,
so don't talk about them then. Who cares? We're not talking about them right now. We're talking about how dumb they are, and towards the general. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, why are we even conversing with them if we care that little about them? Why are we talking about them?
Because internet drama sells.
Yeah,
and it's also fake and fucking gay too. So I'm not going to give them the breadth and the space in here to be advertised. What I do want to get to, though, is how I love how libertarians are so poor that, oh my God, $600,000 is fuck you money. And I can kind of see where they're coming from. If she got $600,000 between, let's say, May and like November, October, then yeah, that's a pretty quick come up there.
Yeah.
But $600,000, not really fuck you money. Like that's actually like kind of poor in the political world, which is where I was coming back to is that like, you know, if you're mad at Angela for making $600,000, like fuck you. I don't think that like people need to start focusing on like, stop doing this free fucking volunteer political shit and start doing things that are actually going to bring some positive impact in your life. Focus on your jobs and your careers that all these people think that $600,000 is a lot of money. You know, it's not. No, it's not. It's not a lot of money. Go find a better fucking job and go get your shit together. Go take care of your fucking kid. We know you don't take care of your kids, nigga. You don't raise them motherfuckers. Like I'm not like y'all thinking I'm out here worried about like inter party drama. No, I got children to raise, but y'all don't know nothing about that there. You know, like why would I spend my time worried about inter party drama? I got a son to raise. Like I got shit to do with my life. Like that's half the problem with this party. Like I don't want to see Joshua Smith running for U.S. Senate and primarying somebody. I want to see him raise his fucking kids. That's more inspiring to me from a liberty fucking perspective than anything electoral fucking politics. Fuck, I don't want to see fucking, you know, my friends running for state party chair for the LP, being on national committees. No, fuck that. Go raise your fucking kids. Go have more kids. Go take care of your beautiful wives I know you guys have. Or your lovely husbands, because I know some of y'all females out there are watching this show too. Y'all got some cool-ass husbands. Go take care of them. Go raise y'all motherfucking kids that y'all ain't taking care of. Go do something important with your lives that ain't the LP. Goddamn, y'all ain't making no money.
You know what I love most about this conversation is like 2-3 months ago, you wouldn't have said this as chair as LPF.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't have because it looks bad. Like this is marketing in perspective. Like no, it's not motivational for the chair of a major affiliate to go quit what you're doing and go take care of your family. But like I'm not the chair for a major affiliate. I have no intention on running for anything at a national or state level.
You got nominated. You got nominated for vice chair yesterday. You didn't hear?
No, I didn't actually.
Yeah, no. We were talking with the recap guys and Nikayla, Rob, and I'm sure one of the other guys. I can't remember, but definitely those two were like, "Oh yeah, Josh should do it. I'm going to invite him."
I mean, like that's the thing. Like, I plan on going to Grand Rapids. I'm going to put in like petitions for every single position, but I'm not actually seeking the I'm putting it like I'm not seeking any nominations. The nominations can come seek me.
I mean, let's face it. At Grand Rapids, the only election that's going to matter is the election of this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the election that's going to be real cutthroat, man. There's going to be smears. We're going to be trying to get us to vote for one another. It's going to be wild.
I'm going to smear Mitch so bad.
Why me?
You know, Mitch, when the FBI showed up and found like 8,000 bottles of baby oil at your house, I had to start smearing you. 2,637 dildos. 636, Mitch. Why you need that many dildos? Were they all the same dildo, or do you have multiple?
It's an oddly specific number.
Excuse me,
of
I need to contact my lawyer, Robert Vinson.
The not a lawyer.
Yeah.
But like seriously, going off the rails a little bit, but like $600,000 is not a lot of money. I'm really like at this point, I'm just tired of watching like good people who could be doing a lot of work that has nothing to do with the LP bickering over direction because Like, you're mad that your personal pet project that you care so much about didn't succeed. Like, guess what, guys? A lot of shit that I did didn't succeed. A lot of my pet projects, I had a lot of people that I like and worked with very deeply tell me, no, fuck you and your strategy. I don't like it. Am I out here trashing people online? No. Am I fighting with people in the chats? No. I'm just like, cool. Either it's going to work out for y'all and I'm going to be happy in spite of the fact I didn't agree, or it's going to fail and I'm going to tell you I told y'all so and I'm going to go do my own thing over top of that later on. So, like, people need to stop, like realistically, like, if it isn't paying, why are you doing it? If the LP isn't going to pay their volunteers to actually put in the good work, why should you keep expecting people to do good work? If y'all want to be communists, there's a really cool party called the Green Party. They like commies. There's another one called the Socialist Party of America. They really like commie shit.
Well, why are they commies? I missed that part.
There's also the People's Party, the Forward Party.
But
there's a lot of parties. Yeah, there's a lot of communist parties.
Because everybody in the LP expects you to do all this hard labor
for free.
For the good of the party for free. You should be you shouldn't violate your principles. The principle of voluntarism, by volunteering all of your free time that you could possibly have, that you could be better spending with your kids, with your wives, with your families, working on bettering yourselves professionally. No, you should focus on that in the LP, and, you know, going out to an event with like a whole 6 people, spending hundreds if not thousands of dollars a year to not see any real come up, to put in all this hard hours, hundreds of hours of labor just to have somebody tell you you're a fucking loser and a cuck. Like, that's what you want to do. Go put in hundreds of hours of work, guys, and $1,000 dollars and be called a fucking fed and a loser. That's exactly a great way to spend your time, you fucking idiots.
It's just a matter of priorities, right? It doesn't matter what you want to do with your extra time. If you want to take that extra time and energy and put that towards a political party or whatever, but get your shit together. Like, that's the biggest problem, is that you have all these people who don't have their shit together, who are trying to tell everybody else, oh, well, this is what we need to do to win. Bitch, you don't even know how to win at life, and you're trying to tell us how to do it. Take over.
That's really the most frustrating thing, is like hearing these.
There's no announcement, Barfo.
Have no like history of winning in politics at all, telling us how it's done.
Yeah,
like there's something. It's like getting advice from on how to get laid from a guy who has never even talked to a girl.
Mitchell, why would you take advice from anybody in politics who hasn't been successful in their own personal lives? I'm having people coming up to me, motherfuckers who can't dress themselves, don't look like they've ever seen a motherfucking barber before. Their hair's a mess. Their beard is weird. Like, they look like a fucking bum that you just saw panhandling off of I-95 or fucking the I-4. And then y'all gonna hop out and be like, well, I'm running for U.S. Senate. Hey, you guys should donate like $1,000. I'm like, no, bro. On top of that, I don't even want you to run. Don't. I'm not going to tell people that, because guess what? Guess what you do when you tell a libertarian you shouldn't run for that? You should go run for dog catcher. They're going to do it on purpose anyway. Like, and that's some shit too. Like, stop telling people run for fucking dog catcher, you fucking weirdos. Like, if you don't want them to run, just don't donate to them. Don't embarrass a motherfucker by telling them run for dog catcher. You just look like a dumb dickhead, and like, you're not going to run. Anyway, so who gives a shit?
Let the idiot run.
Yeah, no, this Baja Blast was Baja blasting off again. Like, holy shit. Yeah. But yeah, like, guys, the LP is never going to get better while, number one, we let loser. There's that up again. Never until we stop letting losers run for office. Like, we really need to gatekeep our campaigns a little bit better. Mm-hmm. Especially at the state and federal level. If you're going to have somebody run, I want some clean-cut, polished press. Like, as much as people hate me for liking Mike Tremont, you know I like Mike Tremont? Because he looks like a fucking, like, legitimate candidate.
Professional. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, sorry, you got to look professional at those levels. You want to have some skank-ass bum who smells like ass run for office because, oh, he's a real hardcore principal libertarian? Yeah, run him for fucking dog catcher. That's going to get him fucking elected, maybe, because at least he'll be with all the other smelly mongrels. Like, stop letting losers run for office. Even worse, stop letting these bum-ass hoes run for internal party office. Like, great, Angela McCardle makes $600,000. Obviously, she knows how to make some money, professional success. Leave her the fuck alone. If you don't like it, cool. I don't like some of the decisions Angela's made either. Do I go out there trashing her online? Nah. Do I go out there and tell her she's a shitbag? Nah. Do I ask for the party to fail? Nah. Do I wish bad upon the LP? Nah. What do? I mind my motherfucking business. I stay in my fucking lane, and I worry about the things I got control over. Like, y'all aren't on the LNC. Nobody was going to elect your ass. And guess what? Everybody's like, oh, Josh, you got to say something. Josh, you got to do something. I've had all the way up the ladder. Josh, you got to make a statement.
Why?
You were the chair. Exactly. I was like, why? I'm not on the LNC. I had 2 different shots, and I had a mass majority of the delegates, the highest authority in the Libertarian Party, tell me, Josh, we don't think it's your time, and we don't want you to lead. So why should I? That's why I'm saying I'm not going and seeking a nomination. The nomination can come seek me. If there's enough people in this party that really feel like Josh Halofka's got to be the one, they can come find my ass. I ain't hard to find. I'm here every swamp night. Y'all see me around at events. Y'all know I'm going to be in Grand Rapids. Come find my goofy ass.
Might even be in Florida coming soon.
I could be in Florida more than once. But Mitch, you're somebody who's doing pretty all right there with the dog food business. I know. I heard you had to get personal security after the whole United Healthcare thing. You know, you've been big leaguing everybody recently, not showing up to shows, being too busy for us, being too good now that you got that big dog food money. Big dog food finally got Mitch.
How is the new job? Do you like it?
Big kibble got him is what it is.
Can we hear you? You can't hear you. Did you mute yourself?
Yeah, he's not even talking.
Sorry, I was muted because I'm trying to help our possible surprise guest get on because he's having the same technical issues we were having.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, hey, somebody who's successful.
Yeah, he's got his colleagues from Big Kibble coming on to put us in the doghouse.
Yeah,
there you go.
But yeah, no. As far as all of that stuff goes, like, I mean, I'm still looking to move on up in the world too. You know what I mean? I'm making better money than where I was at. I'm not working that stupid, shitty retail job like I did before when we first started the show. That's a good start. But I'm looking to move on up in the world. And Josh, with what you're talking about with like money and all that, that's a big part of what I'm doing now. Like before the show, we were talking about this. I'm done playing this game of where we select some nobody politician who it probably isn't even shaved, like you were just saying. And they run, maybe make a ripple if we're lucky. And then they disappear or they don't do anything or nothing happens. And it's fucking stupid. I would rather go out and try and do these coalition things. And the way I'm seeing it anyway, like I'm reconnecting to people in an industry that I haven't talked to in years. You want to talk about work? As far as I'm concerned, this is probably going to do a lot with opening up doors for me than the LP. Yeah. And that's just from me going to the medical marijuana trade school I went to. Shout out to Learn Sativa University here in Florida. Hell, even if you're not looking to grow the good, that shit translates to like hydroponics, aquaponics, all that stuff. Just going back and talking to those people again, I'm already realizing, like, wow, talking to these people, this might actually open up some doors in the worlds of dispensaries and other shit like that. And meanwhile, in LP, nothing.
Yeah, no, you get
actually no. There was one son of a bitch who did try to offer me some work in the LP, and he ended up being a grifter. So,
well, what I was gonna say is you'll just get yelled at for making a couple $100 to do some graphic work.
Oh, there's that too.
Don't. If you, just as a fair warning, because I know I'm off screen, but if you ever, for future warning to anybody, if you ever decide to chair a larger affiliate on the East Coast, and you have the opportunity to pay a graphic designer money for their hard work and services, I would highly advise not, because people get mad when you pay people for their hard work and services.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you'd think people who believe in capitalism and the free market.
We're commies now. Them lefties took over the party and never really
our party. Okay.
Yeah, our party. What kind of Mises caucus are you, boys?
Yeah. It's gonna be so great though. We show up, it's gonna be like my swamp. For a second, I thought about changing it to our swamp, and I was like, no, it's my swamp.
My swamp.
Yeah.
My swamp.
Yeah, that like takes.
No, donkey, this is my swamp.
I feel like they're gonna get like our swamp. That would be too much like the Bugs Bunny meme.
Yeah, exactly. Our swamp.
They're gonna get so mad because we're gonna drop that shit on new. So here's the plan, boys. Members only, super secret plan chat. Okay. We're gonna drop that shit New Year's Eve because it doesn't end till the 4th.
We're gonna be live New Year's Eve.
I know that's the best part. We're gonna drop it on them New Year's Eve because that's when they close out submissions, and then we're just gonna
go midnight again.
I hope so. I'm going to confirm. I'm going to reaffirm with the head of the committee.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's midnight on the 31st. So we're going to drop it on the show on New Year's Eve. And then we're going to ring in the new year with 4 days of terrorism.
4 days of terrorism. Okay,
4 days
explain
of
that.
terrorism.
Explain that.
So we're going to bring it in. And
Hi, NSA.
4 days. So our 4 days of New Year's terrorism are going to go something along the lines of we're going to drop it at $1 more than whatever the top one is, and just play that stupid fucking dollar game with them for fucking the next 4 days. Like, oh, you beat us by $50. Okay, $51. Oh, you beat us by $101. And then the last day, we just drop like $500-$600 in one shot and just make them all go like, well, fuck.
The last day is the 31st, right? Yeah.
No, the 4th is the last day. The 4th of January is the last day, and they're going to announce it on the 5th at the general membership meeting. So Swamp Creatures needs to be at the general membership meeting next month so that we can graciously accept. I'll be there with fucking.
I'll be Jim Turney for the night. We'll all be Jim Turney for the night.
That's right.
I'm don't changing my Zoom account to Jim Turney.
Don't steal my ideas. Okay.
Like we are all Jim Turney.
I didn't even put Jim Turney. I just put Jim, and everybody assumed I was Jim Turney, and I just let them assume.
Hell yeah, we just assumed you. Who would fake being Jim Turney though? Like
it was good.
It was like nobody's gonna argue with Turney. Like okay,
yeah. I was hoping
no side hates Jim Turney. The music people don't hate Jim Turney. The COC people don't hate Jim Turney. The anti-chase people don't hate Jim Turney. The pro-chase people don't hate Jim. Jim Turney is fucking like Jim Turney for fucking LNC chair 2032.
He is the true
when I set up that Zoom call and put Jim in there, my thought I remember I joined because there was some controversial motion or something. And I wanted to join and see. I was like, I wonder if I can join as Jim and people will let me in just because when you guys go to executive session. That was what I was thinking. And I was like, maybe if they just think I'm Jim Turney, they'll sneak me in and I'll be able to see what's going on.
Yeah. You could have been like, hey, it's Tim. I would have been like, I'm letting Tim in, guys.
Yeah.
It was my show. I was running it. It's a fucking thing. You tell me no. We saw how well that one worked for them the last time they tried it.
Hey, isn't it lpfcon.org?
lpfcon.org/theme contest.
Yeah, but lpfcon.org generally is down. Oh, never mind. It came back. Yeah,
loading slowly but surely.
God damn it, Tim! Stop lying to the people.
By the way, Davey Parrish said that he will also be supporting us in our efforts.
Good. Yeah, if we got Davey on our side,
fuck yeah, I love Davey. Shout out to Davey for that one.
I'm trying to hold on. Let me get my Zoom.
Yeah, look at all these gay ones. Cut me loose, bro. Gay. Driving Liberty. Gay. Move to New Hampshire, the real free estate.
Oh, they did it again. They
denied, defend, dispose. That was Davey.
That was actually pretty funny. Like I showed that to Laura. Laura was just like,
it's supposed to be depose.
Dispose. Yeah. No, dispose. We're disposing of.
I understand. But why would we do
Davey?
Okay, I don't like this one. He's trolling, I know, but
he's being an edgy boy.
Drive the decentralized gay. Don't fence me in. Gay. Fast lane to freedom. Double gay. Running over the state. Kind of okay. Flip the script. Boo. Gay. Disrupt the status quo. Boo. Free trade. Free people. Boo. Free trade. Free expressions. Double boo.
Yeah, all these are double boot. This one, Driving Liberty, it would be because they want to do a NASCAR theme because they're going to be near Daytona or some shit.
Nah,
that's what they're trying.
This is my swamp.
I understand that, but out of these,
let this happen.
I'm just saying. But out of these, why does "Cut Me Loose, Bro" have so much?
Do we know who added that one, or was that added from the beginning?
They don't reveal. No.
If
you know, you know, but I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, here's the rules. $25 for an entry theme for a theme entry. $25 minimum per vote. So you can't do $1 raise. If somebody puts 50, you got to put 75.
Yeah, minimum 25. So if somebody puts 50, we put 50 plus 1. That's still
more
than 25.
Yeah, true.
Come on, I'm a smart bear here. Smart.
No copyright logos or
no Into Mill's name. Yeah, I mean,
I was told that we can do the Josh Halofka convention again. I was just told. I was informed that by the new chair of the LPF. He will allow it. If anybody wants to submit the Josh Halofka convention too, we can finally get my convention that I was robbed of by that committee 2 years ago. My properties were stolen and raped and violated.
Listen, Flags It or Die was better. Okay, everybody knows
it. We had Liberty Over Every Thug that year. Instead of the Josh Halofka convention, we had Liberty Over Every Thug. You're thinking of the Martha Bueno convention, which I don't care about female Latinxes. Like, that ain't my problem.
No copyright logo images were good. No profanity or poor taste. I mean, how would they argue poor taste? I don't know. I'm just trying to think.
Like, they don't have a swamp because they're poor.
Convention committee reserves the right to reject submissions that do not meet these conditions. These conditions. Remember that, committee. These conditions.
These conditions. Not some new conditions y'all made up on the fly.
Yep. That's right. These conditions. We'll play by the rules.
We are playing within the rules that you guys gave us.
This is the scary part. Your money will not be returned.
Not be returned. But you're that's the Tim Crosby clause in the contract.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Thank you.
We appreciate your contribution. You got to put it in there, bro. Yeah, that was a lesson that they learned. And that was because of Bueno, because she wanted her money back.
And she got it back too. She got hers back. Nobody else did, but she did. Fucking. I'm gonna bite my tongue there.
Yeah, I mean, she can't hear us. Participants are encouraged to submit a theme.
Hey, we can see who donated right down there. I got Matt Johnson, Larry Gillis. Keep that beautiful bean footage rolling there, Tim. We're gonna find out who donated.
It doesn't
say
God,
what.
God damn it! I'm gonna call Matt and be like, "Yo, as a former member, you need to fucking unfuck this."
Oh, it is scrolling. How does it scrolling? I want to make it scroll. It's scrolling on its own.
Make it scroll, Daddy. Make it scroll.
It does it on its own. It's like on a timer.
Larry
Gillis.
Yeah, Larry Gillis. Damn. Yeah, here you go.
God damn it! Fucking white on beige.
White on beige. Yeah.
Here, I'll help you. But it scrolls on its. It scrolls on its own though. I didn't do that. I don't know how to make it do it.
Figure it out, Tim.
Okay.
Inspect. I don't know.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I don't know either, bro. It fucking just. Anyway, but yeah.
Look, it did it again. Donated. Wait, Larry Gale. How do you donate via somebody else? So he gave Matt money, and then Matt put it on there for him. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works. Either way.
All right. Either way, like, this is my swamp is going to be the winner, and we're all going to have to show up at Daytona Beach in June for the weekend.
Let's see.
Yo, speaking of which, I've been looking. Flights out there, like, to just bring my whole family out there, like $1,500 fucking flight.
The fuck plane company are you looking at?
Bro, I'm looking at the cheapest flights possible. Like, out of Tucson and Phoenix, like, cheapest is Tucson, crazy as it sounds, and that bitch is a fucking, like, hub airport. And that's with a fucking, like, 6.5 hour layover in fucking Joshua Smith country. I don't want to be in Iowa.
Almost $200.
Nobody wants to be in Iowa. Place. Not even Slipknot wanted to be in Iowa.
Nah, that's why they all moved to, like, Cali and shit. But $169 a night, like, holy shit! Remember when we were, like, having people complain about, like, $120 a night was fucking crazy and nobody would show up?
Back to our previous conversation. Get your shit together.
Dude. Like, I swear
get
to
your
God,
shit together.
like,
yeah.
Some of the prices people think on these things, I swear to God.
Like,
these are the type of people that would call Delta bougie.
I mean, Delta is bougie when you look at it compared to Spirit, bro. Let's not be
yeah,
lying.
But Spirit is kind of like really dumpy. Like, come on, that's like hood shit.
Yeah, that's why they're going for Chapter 11.
Did you guys see that Southwest Airlines got rid of their DEI?
Yeah.
They're going to be the safest planes in the air now. What kind of fucking world is this?
Well, Spirit just filed for Chapter 11. Frontier's on the verge of bankruptcy themselves. JetBlue's teetering as well. Like, all the budget airlines are suffering right now.
There is one that is a new airline that members of my family have flown with. Josh, I'm going to get that for you and let you know what it is. They've said good things about it. Who knows?
It's
maybe
called
you can
Mara
find
Express.
Yes, Mara.
Yeah.
Well, one of my buddies is an airline pilot, so I'm going to talk to him about seeing if I can get like some vouchers or like a hookup or something like through him.
Yeah.
But like, I looked just for me, bro, for around that time. It was like $450 round trip. I was like, holy fuck. Like, yeah, I can't afford this, but I would rather, I used to fly from Fort Lauderdale to Phoenix for like $70, $80. Why am I paying $450 all of a sudden to fly from Arizona to Florida again?
It's because those damn greedy corporations, Josh.
Yeah,
all these corporations.
Goddamn corporations got to pay extra for their security now, so they don't get iced off in NYC. The LP should buy a Spirit Airlines. Can the LP afford to buy Spirit Airlines right now?
Do we want to buy Spirit Airlines? You know what? You know how many problems we would get if we bought Spirit? Because we're not just buying Spirit, we're buying all their problems.
As long as they're profitable.
Mitch, they run Aerobus, not fucking Boeing. We're fine. We don't have to worry about blowing off doors and shit.
Oh, there you go.
Spirit, man. Like
that's a selling point.
Look, I'll give credit where credit's due.
It's like paying for the crack whore.
It ain't even like that. Y'all are making Spirit out to be way worse than it is. Like,
because it's Spirit.
It's nice for what it is. Exactly. It's like a Toyota Corolla. You know you're not.
Whoa! You leave my long gone car out of this. May he rest in peace.
Exactly.
It's like couldn't make it.
No. He's been gone for a little over a year now, and he lasted since high school. You leave Yoda out of this.
Look, I've always traveled with Spirit. I've very, very rarely had a problem. Very rarely had delays. Like it's going bankrupt.
My brother, I feel so bad for you.
It's a cent a share or $1 a share.
Oh wow! I'm about to go.
Pull it back over 6 months. Pull it back over 6 months.
Yeah, I'm about to go.
That's not great. That's not great.
That's what I'm saying. It filed for bankruptcy. Like I'm hoping they come out of it, but that's
not great.
That's not great. That's what I'm saying. It's not great.
Look at that.
That's probably why I'm spending a whole lot on airline tickets right now. Is
because wow, it was a good ride, boys.
It was a great ride. God bless Spirit and fuck the SEC for fucking banning that merger with them and JetBlue. That probably would have made fucking airline flights.
That probably would have made them bearable.
That's where you invest the $600K. I don't even think she got $600K. I think that's just bullshit.
I think that they're forgetting that like whether you like it or not, Uncle Sam comes for all, and that tax man's going to come for Angela too if she really did make $600 now. So let's be real. She's in a whole new tax bracket now. So she got $600,000, but really her take home was like $350,000, $400,000. Like,
but do you know that she got that much? Like, what are we talking
about?
I
hope she did. If she is,
I could understand if this is all for the JFC. So I would imagine that the party as a whole may have got that much money across all the states and everything that they fundraised together. But her individually, the way that they were phrasing it in there, no fucking way.
If she didn't, I honestly would tell her to quit, start her own fucking PAC or nonprofit, and go make that money that way. Like
this is what's happening.
Stop doing this shit for free.
Barfo says the nonprofit got it, and now she's drawing income from it, and that's where the criticism's coming from, or that's what he thinks. Okay, it's his theory. He doesn't know.
Okay, it's a nonprofit organization. Yep. The organization can't profit, but that's why they pay people.
Individuals can.
What
my thought on that is just always like, oh no, you can't touch any of the money. You got to live homeless. You gotta be homeless. Sorry.
You think the head of the Make-A-Wish Foundation doesn't get fucking paid? Fuck off. Do you think the head of the fucking Red Cross doesn't get paid? Fuck off. Do you think the head of the fucking Shriners Kids doesn't get paid? Fuck off. Do you think the head of the Girl Scouts doesn't get paid? Fuck off. Like, and even if you're that good, you get paid. If you're good at something, you don't do it for free.
Yeah.
Fucking commies! Stop hating capitalism, you fucking Bolsheviks! Fucking red, fucking. I get so angry. Why do you hate capitalism? Why do you hate capitalism, you fucking red commie pinko bastards?
Why is David Fight asking me for a link right now? Not yet.
Come on down, like the Price is Right.
Did you advertise that Clinton was coming?
I mean, I didn't advertise it. I didn't advertise it at all, actually.
Okay, I'm just wondering if
I just messaged him and said like, "Hey, we might be doing this later. If you want to jump
Quint's
on, here's the
advertising.
link."
No, so, I was just wondering because David was asking me. Yeah, was asking me for a link. He's like, "Can I get a link?" And I was like, "Not right now." No.
I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. Is he in there?
No.
But come on, boys. Are we really that mad that anybody's making money off of all this politics?
No. I don't believe it. Years? If she was making money, I'd say that's an awful lot for what. But am I going to be mad about it? No,
that's baby change in politics, bro. That's nothing. Yeah. That's nothing. Look at how much Nancy Pelosi made just on her stock options this year.
I got
600,000 is baby change in politics. Fuck, we spent how it was like $1.6 trillion this election cycle was spent on politics. Angela made nothing comparatively. Nothing.
Yeah.
And even then, like, let's think about just how much Kamala Harris is in debt right now because of all that shit.
Yes. Yeah. Angela might be able to give her a small loan to help her out.
No.
So you could be like, here, I got like $1,000, $2,000. I got this.
What's documented on the FEC? If you send me a link and show suggestions, I'll pull it up. Yeah. What if SwampCast bought an airline, then stream from Mile High? Can you even stream from an airplane? Is the connection that good?
You know, I
feel like it
all
wouldn't
I heard
be.
was
Maybe with Starlink.
Mile High, and my head went to some bad places.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's Baby Alien when we need him?
Let's go take one of those SpaceX flights or those Blue Origin flights, and
whatever happened to the Lolita Express? Is it getting auctioned off?
Oh, the actual plane?
Yeah, like the Epstein plane.
Let me see what happened.
By the way, while you're getting that, fun fact: my dad's buddies in customs searched the Epstein plane a long time ago, and it was weird.
Oh.
Like
really?
before Epstein got in trouble.
Express was
because it landed at the Orlando airport, and they had to search it. And I guess the guys on the plane were saying, "No, you can't search it." And they're like, "Well, we're customs, so fuck you."
The registration for the plane was revoked by the FAA, and it was scheduled to be scrapped as of January.
God damn it! Why do they scrap all the things we want to buy? Wow, they scrapped the killdozer. They scrapped that.
Scrapping it to hide the evidence. Holy shit!
Yeah.
They're just telling you right out in your face what they're doing, and nobody cares. Wow.
Yeah, here it is. Plane status. Here, let me blow it up bigger for you guys. Epstein's plane status based on search results. Report of scrapping. January 2024. It was reported that Epstein's Boeing, the nickname the Lolita Express, was being scrapped. The plane was reportedly parked at a maintenance facility in Brunswick, and registration was revoked. Sale and destruction of another plane. Epstein sold another plane, Gulfstream 550, 2017. This plane was destroyed after it was sold.
That plane would have been cool too, but that's not the same. You know what I mean? Like you want the Lolita Express. Like that's the legend.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess I don't know if it hasn't been. They want disclaimer. We don't know that he fucked kids on this plane. Yes, you do. Shut up. Shut up.
Fucking brave. What the hell?
Jeffrey's jet. Let's see what we got in here.
Oh, come on, Jeffrey. Just tell me I look pretty in the dress.
Oh, I thought it was going to be planes. What are you talking about? Photographer describes trapped atmosphere, but you don't have pictures? Come on, man. You're a photographer.
Oh, come you gotta on. Have it was pictures. Just a fun time we all had at the island.
What is it? Let me see. Lolita.
It was a good time over there on Little St. James.
I want to
Come on, Jeffrey. It'll be a great weekend for everyone. We'll invite George and all the other ones. All the Bones boys.
I mean, is that normal for a plane like this? I don't know.
I don't know, but according to my dad's friends, he had pictures of himself with Clinton on there, like shaking hands and shit.
The Vile High Club. They're so clever.
That's the Sun.
Oh, this is the Sun? Okay.
Yeah, it's a tabloid, but yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well, tabloids get great pictures.
Sometimes tabloids do really good with this shit.
Yeah.
It's like
they're very detailed.
Sometimes these scum buckets are really good at getting these sorts of things.
I mean, it just looks. I would imagine that's just like a normal plane for
normal plane and some pictures of high-profile politicians in certain places. That's basically what I was told.
Yeah. That guy's dead. I don't know if he's dead or not, but probably. Pilot well, I don't even know how to say that. Vysotsky?
Vysotsky.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
Oh, he testified at the trial. Okay. He said, I saw nothing. I was looking out the window. No problem.
No problem.
So I can pull up a video clip if you want, Mitch, but what's going on with this fucking Syria bullshit? Do y'all know?
So my read on the situation, I haven't been able to look into deep details, but apparently the rebels came across from Turkey and did like this massive offensive and just took like huge swaths of land and have reached the capital.
Crazy what happens when you're in lame duck session with the CIA.
Yeah.
You know, does anyone else think that the CIA is like, guys, we have until January, we need to do this now?
It's not even it's not even just the CIA though. It's like everybody around the world. It's like we've got 2 months to get everything we can before we have to go into negotiations.
Yeah.
So I forget, like, I think it was actually Clint who posted on here that like he was saying that like this trade-off with like Syria collapsing was the trade-off for us pulling out of the Ukraine, where basically Russia was like, hey, we'll let you we'll let Syria go and you guys can take that over, and in return, you know, you guys got to pull out of the Ukraine. So I feel like this is, you know, I don't necessarily disagree. I could absolutely see that being a situation like, oh yeah, you guys are going to pull out of the Ukraine here. You promise? All right, yeah. In that case, then we'll let Syria kind of fall under finally, so you know your Israeli buddies can stop pissing on their leg.
Well, apparently, I do think it's funny that this is the first speech Biden's given in a while, but apparently, I won't give it away.
President Biden delivered his first public remarks Sunday on the collapse of Syria's longtime ruling regime under President Bashar al-Assad.
At long last, the Assad regime has fallen. This regime brutalized and tortured and killed literally hundreds of thousands of innocent Syrians. The fall of the regime is a fundamental act of justice. It's a moment of historic opportunity for the long-suffering people of Syria.
CBS News cannot yet confirm the whereabouts of al-Assad, who fled Damascus as rebel fighters swept across the country and into the capital. State-run media outlets in Russia say al-Assad has landed in Moscow. The dramatic turn of events follows 59-year-old al-Assad's 14-year battle with the help of patrons, Iran, and Russia to keep control of Syria while it was engulfed in a brutal civil war. In cities, towns, and villages all around the Middle Eastern country, crowds celebrated the end of the Assad family's close to half-century in power.
For years, the main backers of Assad have been Iran, Hezbollah, and Russia. But over the last week, their support collapsed, all three of them.
U.S. Central Command says the Air Force has conducted dozens of precision airstrikes targeting known ISIS camps and operatives in central Syria as part of its ongoing mission to disrupt, degrade, and defeat ISIS.
Yes,
and in response to the
ISIS.
turmoil, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu ordered the Israel Defense Forces to seize a Syrian buffer zone between the two nations. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.
Hang on, pause.
It's over. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Good timing.
I keep on hearing all this shit about Greater Israel, and when I hear things like that, all I'm thinking is, "Fuck, are they right?"
Yeah. Why wouldn't they be?
Can we pull up the map of Greater Israel?
Oh, your map? Yeah. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
yeah. So there's a theory online that this is what Israel is trying to establish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
supposedly there's IDF soldiers that have patches with this on it. I'm trying to find someone who can get me one of those patches if they do exist.
Of course you want one.
I want to see if it's real.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking about taking a buffer zone. I mean, shit, look at that. Like,
who's talking about a buffer zone?
Netanyahu. They played there at the end.
So they want a buffer zone, but Russia can't have one. Okay.
Basically.
Interesting.
Rules for thee, not for me.
Yeah.
I love how it expands all the way up into Turkey, too. That's interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Saudi Arabia, that's also an interesting one. Like, how the hell would that work?
And Egypt.
Yeah. There's a lot of things on here that this is where I get a little bit skeptical. Where it's like this is, you're only going to take half of Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, like why would you? If you're just going to take everything on Iraq, like east to like what looks like west of the Euphrates, like why not just take all of Iraq at that point? Why, if you're going to take the northern part of Saudi, just take the bottom half too? Fuck it. Look, you got the what is that like Oman or the UAE right there too? You got covered up. Fuck it, take them as well. Maybe what is that like? Maybe that's Yemen. I'm thinking of. Like either way, fucking take that. Maybe like you got all this shit here. Like, why are you only taking part of Syria? Why are you taking part of like the Egypt around the fucking Red Sea?
This is one of those odd ones where it's like it makes no sense, but at the same time, when I hear them say things like that, I can't help but think like, wait, what?
No, this just sounds like some weirdo leftist like fear mongering bullshit to like, oh, if we partner with Israel, then we're gonna have the greater Israel region, and they're gonna take parts of Iraq and Saudi Arabia and all of Syria. Like, just sounds like some nasally, whiny, pink hair bitch complaining too much.
It seems like something from that, or something from the really right wing people who claim that the Jews are behind everything.
The Jews are going to create greater Israel and oppress us for in America.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a very odd thing, but I can't help when I hear comments like that kind of take a step back.
Here's some. I have some other comments that'll make you take a step back. Here. This was posted by Clint the other day.
John Bolton.
Yeah. Just listen though.
Yeah, I think she's totally unqualified.
Talking about Tulsi Gabbard, by the way.
I think her positions put her beyond the outermost fringe of American politics. When she visited Assad in Syria, he was effectively a Russian-Iranian ally. And what she said about Syria not being a direct threat to the United States, that was her justification for
no, either, but I can actually hear you all for once.
Oh, is it like? Can you hear? Is it loud enough to hear him?
Yeah, it's loud enough to hear him and you guys. Like it's not like I gotta like purposely listen for y'all to talk.
Yeah, we don't matter. When I'm playing a clip, we don't matter. I'm trying to see if he's got one a different clip, but yeah. Anyway, I'll go back to it. Let me rewind a little bit.
A direct threat to the United States, that was her justification for going. It's completely false. The Syrians and their combination with Iran and Hezbollah have posed direct threats to Americans across the region. They certainly pose a direct threat to key American allies, Israel and Jordan. And it's going to be very interesting to see what the files that may be uncovered in the Syrian government, if the rebels succeed in capturing Damascus, what they show about a number of Americans.
So he's implying there that this was before the fall of Syria and Assad, that if that were to ever happen, that there's going to be documents that reveal Tulsi Gabbard and others to be assets of Assad or of Russia or whoever, is what he's implying with his comments. Just ridiculous bullshit.
Everybody's a fucking asset.
Everybody's a Fed.
Everybody's a Fed. Like, no, how can it's Schrodinger's fucking Fed? Everybody and nobody is a Fed at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Fucking.
We're all Russian assets. They're all CIA assets. Everyone's assets.
Yeah, look, either way, they're still behind on paying me out my fucking Bannon bucks from 4 years ago. So whenever Heist is ready, tell them.
Well, you didn't know we're getting paid by Russia
want my
right
Bannon
now.
bucks. I want my Putin bucks. I want my Soros rubles. Check.
We're getting rubles now.
What else? What else we got?
I need my rubles. I need my Soros checks. I need my Bannon bucks. I need my Trump dollars. I need it all, baby. Where's my RFK like reimbursement fund? Like I need it. Where is it at? I keep getting told I'm a paid asset. Yeah, I've been a paid asset since 2021. Where the fuck is my money at? Where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money?
Well, according to this guy, we got to go to war now. So, whatever.
Let's fucking go, boys.
For more on the situation in Syria, let's bring in former CIA station chief and Fox News contributor Dan Hoffman. Dan, welcome.
CIA guy. Thanks. Good to see you.
President-elect Trump writing on Truth Social about the situation in Syria, quote, the United States should have nothing to do with it. This is not our fight. Let it play out. Do not.
Bro, this is this is pretty good. If that's his first statement about this is not our fight. Let's play it. Let it play out. Do not get involved.
Get involved.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now let's see what this guy's get. This is going to be, we say this is good. Trump ain't listening to us. He's going to listen to people like this fuck, and let's see what he says.
Get involved. What, in your view, should the U.S. do about Syria?
Well, I think we do have our national security at stake there.
God damn it!
Look, the most sizable portion of that Syrian opposition is made up of terrorists, Hayat Tahrir al-Sham. And we have to be concerned about ISIS in Syria as well.
That motherfucker just cast a spell on us.
Oh, no. His nose does look kind of big.
The most sizable portion of that Syrian opposition is made up of terrorists, Hayat Tahrir al-Sham. And we have to be concerned about ISIS in Syria, as well as Syria's chemical weapons stockpile. So a mix of terrorists and a chemical weapons stockpile is, of course, of grave concern to us and our allies in the region. We also have to be concerned about spillover into Jordan and Israel, and also the potential that more fighting will ensue, that this is just the beginning of a follow-on civil war. I think the question is, where do we go from here? And that's, at this point, unanswered. High priorities for our intelligence community, for sure.
A former U.S. Central Command commander weighed in earlier today on ABC. Let's play him.
Our interest in Syria is probably preventing violent extremist groups from being able to plan and execute attacks against our homeland and the homeland of our friends and partners abroad. I agree with them. It's a mess. They're no friend of ours. They've never been a friend of ours, but we have interests.
Is General McKenzie correct, sir?
Yeah, I think he's absolutely right. That's our key national security interest. And the concern I think that we would have going forward is the potential for a power vacuum here. We saw this in Iraq and in Libya, and terrorists take advantage of that. And the concern I think we have is that potentially terrorists may be flocking to Syria right now, seeking to take advantage of just that. We also have...
we got to go over there. We got to get them over there before they come over here.
I mean, just knowing how those kind of people work, the same guys who fought in Afghanistan also fought in Iraq and also fought the Russians in Chechnya, they are probably going to Syria. So yeah, this is going to be a shit show like Libya, if I had to guess. Just my thought.
I just hope that he stays strong, Trump. Okay, not our fight, not our problem.
Not our fight.
Right, not our problem.
Our fight. But just watching from the outside, looking in, it's fascinating.
Yeah, like
no
popcorn.
No, it's
marshmallows.
Not. I mean, maybe that's the wrong word to use for it, but you know what I mean.
No, it's none of my business. I don't care. I'm looking over there. It's like watching.
That's cool. You got your own stuff. I want to pay attention.
Yeah, it's like watching a cop beat somebody. I'm not even looking that way. I don't know. I'm not getting.
And sometimes it's fun to watch cops. I get it. It's different for everyone.
Nope. Don't cop watch. Don't draw no attention. Ain't none of my business. Sorry, you're in that situation. That's very tragic. I hope you're doing all right with it.
Yeah, and I'm the opposite of you. The other day at work, when I saw some shit going down in the parking lot with the cops, I'm sitting there watching it, thinking, "Oh man, I got nothing to do. There's no customers."
Nope.
You're different. We're different human beings.
Nope.
We're both very different human beings. That's just what this is.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, "Ooh, let me see the entertainment." I'm like, "I don't want to be next."
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I was trying to find this FEC report. I can't find it though.
I got you.
It's
going to be interesting to see how that all goes, though, just because of the way the region is and the way everything seems to be shifting right now with Trump coming in. Like, everything they're saying, it feels like they're getting in that last-minute George Bush narrative. Like, everything they just said sounds like something you would have heard from the Bush era.
Oh, of course. Yeah, they're still there. Ain't
yeah.
Going
oh, yeah.
But the deep state doesn't exist. That's what I keep being told.
Yes, no. Whenever you get a job in government, you don't just stay there. Once a new president comes in, everyone leaves. Everyone just up and leaves, like Hoover. Mm-hmm. He totally didn't stick around more to a disturbing degree around.
Oh my gosh,
DC.
Apparently, Biden has given a message to Syria in the last. This was posted 4 hours ago, so I don't know.
Oh, God.
Joining us now is NBC National Security and Global Affairs reporter Dan DeLuce. Dan, it's so nice to see you. I'm wondering if you can explain to those of us who might be a little confused, who are these rebels? These are not the same rebels we remember from the start of the conflict. And are they actually prepared to run this country?
Thank you. It's really a total open question right now, how Syria evolves right now. This group, the HTS as they're known, is descended from Al-Qaeda, and they are a terrorist organization designated by the
Al-Qaeda's back.
Al-Qaeda.
Oh, wow. I didn't expect to hear that on MSNBC. He just said the quiet part out loud.
They're from Al-Qaeda in China, and Iran is going to come get us next.
We're all going to die.
We're all going to die. Run, guys. It's the Iranians with China and Iran, and all them. They're going to come get us.
China.
Why is this guy's nose so big?
You got a lot of questions.
I'm just asking the questions. I'm not allowed to ask questions anymore.
I don't know. I don't know the rules anymore. I stopped listening to them.
I don't know, but I did this.
There are no rules. We're making up.
The title of this video is David. Okay, I can't even say this. Schweikert. David Schweikert pleads for fellow lawmakers to listen to dire warning on House floor. There was something else.
Notice there's nobody on the House floor except Schweikert.
This is the thumbnail, and it says, "This isn't a game." Okay, so whatever it is, it's not a game. Okay.
It's not a game.
Shall we?
Oh, hang on. This is 40 fucking minutes long.
Holy
never mind.
Fuck, never mind.
I ain't watching. Sorry, dude. You got this is clickbait culture. We gotta go quick here. Okay.
Someone needs to watch this and show us the best part, if there is one.
Yeah.
Leighton.
Actually, here we go.
Leighton, clip it out.
Is anyone in the comments giving timestamps?
No, but I'll educate you on how to find it. So this what you call it? The thumbnail for this said that this isn't a game. So let's find out what's not a game. Control F. This isn't a game. Okay, so it's somewhere around 18. There we go. This is how you find clips quick. Let's go.
Trade those things. Do you think we get to continue to hold that extraordinary privilege?
What privilege?
When we're crushing the debt markets with more debt,
flooding the world
with more of our bonds. This isn't a game. And I know it's hard to go home and talk to your voters and say, hey,
was that actually
74? Yes. Actually, as of yesterday, $74,500 a second. Our
expectation is
by the end of the year, that number may be somewhere in the mid 80s, maybe approaching $90,000 a second.
This is good.
And what's the driver? So this is the CBO number, and the chart's actually a little out of date.
Cool.
For now.
Yeah, for one thing.
100%
finds out about the rebels.
Look, I'm a single issue voter. All I care about is the debt. Some of y'all care about abortion and trans and kids and no war in Israel or the Ukraine. I don't give a fuck about any of that. All I care about is the motherfucking debt. Because guess what? Everything comes tied to the debt. So if y'all good on the debt, you're good on everything else. If you're good on economics, you're going to be good on everything else I care about too, more than likely. So yeah, this motherfucker is spitting hot fire. Dylon. This motherfucker is Dylon in his prime. Just spitting hot fire. Like, I know this is going to be hard to go back to your constituents and your voters and talk about, but we are in motherfucking debt. We're broke, bitch.
Okay, yeah. I'm on his website. Let's see what he believes on other things.
I don't care.
All right, Second Amendment, staying true to our principles of the Founding Fathers.
Don't care. He's good on the debt. That's all that matters. I'm my single issue voter. Like, once again, some of y'all care about trans and kids. Some of y'all care about not killing babies in the womb. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. All I care about is if you're good on the debt or not. Because if you're good on the debt, there probably ain't going to be no trans and kids. Probably ain't going to be no dead babies anywhere, regardless if they in the womb or out of the womb. There ain't going to be no more wars. Because if you're good on the debt, you ain't going to create all these problems.
Bro,
what government ain't the answer.
What the hell happened to the National Debt Clock website, and why does it have a message for Jesus?
What?
And you can't go around it.
What the fuck?
I don't know, but
and when I click,
wait, what's the wait 1 minute?
USDebtClock.org. Like, what happened? I just want to look at the numbers.
This is Trump's America, goddammit. We're in Trump's America now. Welcome to the Trump America.
Oh, here I found
Christian
the secret.
National.
Yeah, okay. There's a secret button to click, but yeah, they trick you at first.
Christian nationalism coming back with the storm.
National debt clock. Here you go.
Hell yeah. $36 trillion, boys and girls. You think I give a fuck about trans and kids or fucking abortion when we're $36 trillion in debt?
I think about this every so often. It's a really good point. It's like, if you're not good on economics, you're not good on anything, because like economics is the foundation of everything. But it's just explaining that to people. And like, if you had like a truly free market system, if you had sound money, if you had, good spending and all the budgeting and all that bullshit, everything else would pale in comparison. You wouldn't give a fuck that your neighbor has a trans kid because you were doing well. And you could, pursue your best life. It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't fucking matter.
You wouldn't care. You're like, I got a jet ski and a boat. Why do I give a fuck if my neighbor got trans kids?
You'd be talking like Josh. You'd be like, that's tragic. Anyway.
That's tragic. That's horrible. I'm sorry about their neighbor and their tranny kids. I'm sorry about their broken tranny.
Yeah. It's true, though. It's really true. I don't know how you like translate that into... an effective plan.
Okay, I did find one thing he's super fucking gay on. Environment. He's gay on the environment.
What does he say?
We need to invest in renewable energy resources.
Oh, we're good on the economy until it comes to the environment.
I know. That's when all of a sudden he's saying, no, man, the government has to do this, man.
Nuclear energy is completely renewable.
I know.
Guess what? You need like 20,000 years before you got to renew it. If you all plan to be around 20,000 years, good for y'all, but I ain't.
He also is here he is in favor of nuclear, so at least there's that.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, what state is this motherfucker from again?
Arizona.
What district does he?
Let me pull it back up again. Let me pull it back up.
Where do I go to volunteer for this motherfucker? It's like, I'm going to see if he needs another staffer on his
district.
Fucking campaign.
Fuck, where was it? It was here before.
Where is it? Where's his district at? Where's his district at? I want to go shake this man's hand and be like, yo, you're based, bro. You can come talk to me about your
walk up to him. This is not a game. That's how you start.
I heard your speech. You're right. This isn't a fucking game, dude. Like, these people need to go. You didn't tell them. Go talk to your constituents and go tell them this is a hard conversation. We need to. Where?
He's the first district. That's just what it says. First district.
Oh my god!
Let me pull the here, let me just
research. Mitch, I asked you to do the research, not make me do it for myself.
Can I pull up a screen? Can I pull up a screen too?
Yeah, you should be able
to.
Yeah,
there we go. I can just do this.
Here.
Okay, so
give me a second. Hold on.
Here is the first district.
Give me a second. All right, go. We're watching everything you do.
Right there.
So that's in like.
It's like North Phoenix.
Yeah, it's like Northeast Phoenix. Like, zoom in a little more for me if you could.
Click.
It's loading. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Now control.
Yep.
There
we go.
Yeah, it's like Northeast. Yeah, it's Northeast Phoenix. All right. That dude's based. Northeast Phoenix electing good officials.
Let me transition this back. There we go.
All right, there we go.
But look at our debt, guys. How do you wake up in the morning and go like trans and kids or like some other gay fucking commie fucking weirdo leftist social concern is what I'm gonna fucking be my hill to die on. Like as a libertarian, as somebody people who subscribe to Austrian economics, how do you wake up in the morning and go, man, abortion is what I'm gonna be worried about today, guys.
That's for
fuck
Mitch.
the debt.
I don't care about abortion.
No, that.
Oh yes,
like that isn't for you. But how do people who are like, I'm a hardcore Austrian economist, or I subscribe hardcore to the Austrian economic theory of like economics, and you're just like, how do you care so much about these weirdo fucking?
Would you say that's where the Mises Caucus lost its way? Because I remember them saying in the early days saying like, we don't give a fuck about the culture war or none of that shit.
Yeah,
well, it was identity politics.
It was identity, but it was by proxy. Like, we don't care if you're gay or you're a tranny. Like, that was the thing. It was a really lovely time when you first joined the Mises Caucus. There were gays. There were a ton of gays. There were a ton of trannies. Who are part of the Mises Caucus. Like, yeah, y'all have been fucking faggy for so long as the LP. We don't even want to join it. We're gay. We're gay and trans, and we don't want to join your fag ass organization. Like, I had gay people tell me, I'm like, why didn't you want to join before? Like, because we were assholes? Like, no, because you guys were fucking fags, and I'm a gay person telling you all fags. Like, the LP was kind of gay, and we the Mises Caucus, we ungayed it,
man.
And then we made it gay again by focusing on the same shit that made it gay to begin with. Identity politics. We were worried about things like stupid ass culture war issues, abortion. Guess what? If the economy's good, nobody cares. Trans and kids. If the economy's good, nobody cares. People, this is a distraction. So I keep been telling months, years. These are distraction topics. These are because the debt is at $36 trillion. Guys, when we started this Mises Caucus gay LP bullshit, guess what? The national debt, it was like 26 trillion.
So
guys, it's gone up by 10 trillion.
Let me see. So the big wave was like 2021, right?
Yeah, I'd say 2020, 21.
March 1st, 2021. Because I know you, me, Mitch, we were all in the Florida Mises Caucus by March 1st, 2021.
I was there in 2020 with Rob and Celicia.
And you guys brought me and Tim in.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, let's hit March, because I know we were there, because I had to register in March so we can qualify me for convention to be vice chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, U.S. national debt by year. Okay. I'm trying to get it. It's a lot harder to find this than you would think it would be. Here we go. Okay. This one kind of breaks it down a little bit. They have this is from Investopedia, so they have like a couple different reasons for why things, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So 2020, COVID-19 and recession. What is this? This isn't debt. Is this in trillions?
It probably is. Yeah.
Debt in billions. Okay.
Yeah, so that's trillions right there. So you got
26. Yeah.
Yeah, 26 trillion right there. So 28 trillion in
off my screen. There we go.
in 2001. Guys, we've gone up almost $10 trillion. Like, hey, scroll back up there, Tim. When we were at $18 trillion.
2015 oil prices fell. Yeah, so they have like good highlights in here actually from Investopedia. So there's the big oil price crash or whatever. Then 2016, Trump comes in and Brexit happens. We're at 19. 2017, Congress raised the debt ceiling. Remember the debt ceiling fight? Debt keeps going up. Trump tax cuts. Trade wars come in. Debt still going up.
Tariff. It's the most beautiful word in the dictionary.
Yep. 2020 comes in. COVID hits. We're at $26.9 trillion.
And then Trump prints off all his fucking Trump dollars and American
another $2 trillion. The Inflation Reduction Act comes in and we get another $3 trillion.
Goddamn commies. It wasn't fucking Biden, it was goddamn Trump.
Yeah, I mean, but they all made it worse.
I mean, it is a red hat.
You know,
the sign was there all along. I mean,
I'm trying to see if there's one where it goes down. And it doesn't look like it.
Wow. This man said it goes down. The debt don't go down. It just forever goes up.
Okay, that was up by 10 billion. They made it.
Yeah, this is why I never understood the Hamilton.
1 billion.
That is good.
It went down from 55 to 56. It went down by $1 billion.
Was that Kennedy?
I don't know.
Who was that? Let's look. 55, 56. I think that's.
Yeah, you look it up. I'll keep going.
I think that was Eisenhower.
Yeah,
I think that was Eisenhower.
Yeah, our Eisenhower budget was 54.
Well, I'll be damned.
That went up a little bit.
Yeah, that was
Eisenhower. Sure that was Eisenhower.
Yeah, that was Eisenhower.
There we go.
Eisenhower. Goddamn. Fuck the military-industrial complex. That nigga worried about that shit.
I like Eisenhower even more now.
Yeah, Eisenhower for reducing the debt.
Here's another one. Here's another one.
Damn, someday when I die, I got to tell my grandma that her favorite president was fucking based.
So in 1946, Truman's first term budgets go through, and the next year debt drops again by another $9 billion, even more than Eisenhower.
Yeah, I'm not giving Truman on that same point.
You can't do that.
Nah, fuck.
Good God. Okay, what 1942 defense budget triples and the budget goes from 72 billion to 137 billion. And then the next year Bretton Woods agreement goes up to 201. What is this spike? Jesus Christ.
I wonder what could have caused that.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what happened during those times.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
But guys, this is what I'm talking about here. Why do we care about like
that's it. Yeah.
Social issues when economics is so much more important? Like, I don't care. Like, everybody's like, "Oh, you're weird because you don't care about protecting children." No, I care about not being able to feed my children. Like, you don't care about kids dying in the room. No, I care about my kid dying because I can't put fucking food on the table. You fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
God damn, libertarians are just as bad as the fucking leftists sometimes. Focused on fucking pet issues that nobody gives a fuck about because they can't fucking feed their families.
This is a song. They're taking to taxes to Isaac. I don't know what this means.
I don't know either.
But he's going to save us. Are you talking about Trump? No way. Inflation Reduction Act costs $3 trillion. God. Yeah. Exactly. That's what we were talking about. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy shit.
Wild.
Well, that was, back when Trump ran in 2016, I was very supportive of him. I haven't voted for president ever, I don't think. The only person I ever went to go vote for was Adrian Wiley, and then I voted down ballot for the rest of them. And yeah, I don't think I've voted since. I'll have to go back and look, but never for a president. But I supported Trump in 2016 because I liked everything he was saying. And one of the things that I liked the most about what he was saying was talking about debt and out of control spending and how ridiculous it was all at the time. And then that's what happened is 2020 happened and COVID happened. And I was like, this is fucking crazy. And it was hard to place blame on Trump at the time because he wasn't doing like any federal decrees. He was allowing the shit to happen, but he wasn't doing anything. And then the budget fight, I remember it was that exact fight that happened during that time about, and Trump kept saying all this stuff about like, we're not going to pass this. We can't pass this omnibus spending bill. I'm going to fight if we have to shut down the government, whatever. He had that big thing with Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, and they were all sitting there. And he's like, I'll take credit for shutting it down. I don't give a shit. We can't do this. We got to do it my way or whatever. And I was like, good. That's what we need. Somebody stand up. And then he fucking caved and passed the shit anyway. And at that moment, I was just like, you know what? I've sat here and waited for you to take your time and do whatever. And you're just like the rest of them, you son of a bitch. And then I went to go join the LP and everybody called me a Fed and a fucking Republican in sheep's clothing. And I didn't belong here and I wasn't a real libertarian. And, here we are.
Well, you're not a real libertarian. None of you are real libertarian.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
so we should all
real
quit.
Libertarian.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
You know what's honestly kind of funny too? Like in retrospect, like I wonder what would have happened to the LP if all of it just like, all right, fine, we'll just go to the GOP and like not done anything. Like how shitty of a position would the LP be in right now?
A great person to talk about that conversation with is going to be Pete Quinones when he comes on. That's going to be good because he did the same thing. He left he was very like
the only thing is post-libertarianism seems really gay.
Well, you definitely be here so you can say that to him.
I don't know. It really does. Like when I think of post-leftism and post-leftism is gay too. So all I can think is, wow, that sounds really gay.
I agree with you, but I'm just really curious to see like where Pete's head, like utopian perfect world scenario. You got everything you wanted, Pete. What would it look like? Like, what would this have looked like exactly? Like, what realistically could we have gotten, and where would the LP be right now if we did what you wanted?
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. Is like he was very highly regarded in the earlier days. I wouldn't say the early days, but like by the time you and I got in, he was very, very highly regarded. And then he left very quickly, and like went off and was like, "Fuck this, we got to do." They called it the Post Libertarians because it was a catchy name, but really what it was join the GOP Mises Caucus. It's what it was, and I don't know whatever happened to that thing. I would like to know what he would think. Yeah, I that's part of the reason I wanted to get him on because now that Chase won and failed and the whole thing happened, like now I want to know what his position is on that and what the alternative would have been. But as far as like Pete himself, Pete's an ANCAP. Like he's not a Republican. He's definitely an ANCAP. He's just looking for the best tool to get the job done. And he thought it was the GOP and not the LP. And Dave argued the other way and was more persuasive. But, it is an interesting question. Like, what would have happened if all of the Mises energy went into the LP or it went into the GOP instead of the LP?
I don't know if it would have done too much.
I don't think it did.
I think Pete Quinones will do kind of like what Angela's doing with like the whole we influenced and directed the election type of thing. He's going to do the same thing. Well, yeah, we influenced you guys to work with the GOP and be more effective, and now as a result, you're basically a new wing of the. That's what he's going to say. You're a new wing of the GOP. Congratulations, you took my idea and extrapolated it.
So?
And actually, if I was him, I'd be like, yeah, everything I told y'all to do. Stop working with your loser fucking candidates. Start working with GOP. Start trying to influence the Republican Party. You can make the Republican Party more libertarian. You can't make the Libertarians more libertarian, as sad as that is. Because they don't want to. They don't want to be effective. They want to be libertarian. Republicans want to be effective and win. Would you rather win, or would you rather lose and be principled? Principled loser just means that you're just means that you get to still be in the bread line anyway. Like, if you're the most principled person in the gulag, are you doing any less of any hard labor?
No, I don't know. What?
No,
man, I'm trying to see if I can find the original.
Look at the debt going up, man. You're worried about
keep talking about that gay shit.
That's fine.
You're worried about
I will.
Homos.
I'm seeing breaking news allegedly on a story we have been following on Swamp Creatures. I'm just trying to confirm it before I say it because I don't want it to turn out to be bullshit. But it looks like Diddy might be starting to name names.
Oh shit! Okay.
It says it's being broken by NBC. I'm trying to find it. I'll just say it because fuck it. Breaking: Jay-Z accused of raping a 13-year-old.
I saw that.
This is per NBC.
In civil court.
Civil court.
Okay. Barfo found it. Barfo found it for me.
I'll give you one even funnier.
No, not that.
Yeah. I saw that and I was like, I don't want to say it unless this is really the damning shit.
Speaking of it, with all this popping up here, just a real funny one. I saw somebody in there that was like, because it was under the whole thing about like, oh well, the $600,000 and fuck you money, and
I'm
they're
pulling
like,
it up. Yeah.
It was actually kind of funny because it was like somebody posted on there with how corrupt the LNC's got, and I heard Tiffany Hayner is going to be running for chair.
I commented on that. I commented on that. I saw that. I said, "Get my wife's name out your fucking mouth."
Sorry, Angela. I'm voting my girl Tiffany Henyard. When we get to Grand Rapids, my girl gonna make it.
I thought you were gonna give me a Tiffany Henyard update. That's what I thought for real.
Tiffany Henyard.
Apparently, chair. She's ready.
Have you guys talked about Tiffany Henyard in the time I've been gone? Because I can give an update.
She's getting evicted, and they chose not to put her in the primary. That was
so she's not going to be on the ballot. She's purely a write-in candidate.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about this here.
Well, hang on. I want to just to wrap this story up. That same comment we started the show with, I heard Tiffany Henyard's putting her name in for chair, and I got on our account. Keep my wife's name out your fucking
motherfucking mouth.
Hang on, I'm about to go give us some love on that one because that is me as well.
I'll swing back around after we're off air on that.
Yeah, that was good.
Free Tiffany Henyard and free our other girl, Christina Peterson.
There you go.
Tiffany Henyard for LNC vice chair replacement.
There you go. But yeah, this is the I guess this is the 600,000 they're referring to. So Rescue the West is Angela's nonprofit, Maha, obviously, Kennedy, and this is all the money that was sent to them. So kind of crazy. Where's the Rescue the West nonprofit?
500,000, 600,000, 700,000, about 700, 800,000, like 700, and like 10,000.
Yeah,
that's not a lot in politics, guys. Like, you guys are really like cracked out if you think this is a lot of money when it comes to politics. Like, if she pulled in like 100 million, 600 million, I'd be like, holy shit, she caking it. Well, like 600,000 is fucking baby change, and I guarantee you, like, I'd love to see like Rescue the West. I'd love to see their like filings and exactly what they where their expenditures were.
Yeah,
because I bet you Angela didn't get 600,000 of that, like 710,000.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the expenses are, but this is just from one to the other. This was all in September of 2024, which is right around then. So
yeah, and y'all keep wanting to talk shit about her and threaten legal action and shit. Like she ain't got money to go catch a lawyer. Like, are y'all that fucking dumb? Like, this is kind of like, I feel like Morgan Freeman in like The Dark Knight when I'm sitting there at the table with Homeboy and I'm like, so you're telling me that this woman is making like 10 to 12 times more in a month than you're making in a year.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to take her to court and sue her? All right then, buddy. Good luck with that one. I hope that works out for you. Like, best of luck. God bless and best of luck. Like, you're a fucking, like, these people are fucking retarded. Like, either she's got fuck you money, and yeah, you should watch your fucking mouth the way you talk to this woman. Because if I were, I'd be hitting all y'all with libel and fucking goddamn fucking like libel claims constantly, like slander and libel for all of y'all. Every time y'all say some fuck shit, I'd be hitting you to court. Like, I'd be super duper petty. Fuck you. You ain't got money. I'll drag this shit out till you're fucking poor and broken in debt and filing for bankruptcy. Suck my cock. Like, or if you like her, like, y'all should be minding your P's and Q's to get on her good side so maybe you can get a little bit off that fucking, like, cash cow. Like, be smart, boys. Don't be a retard.
Well, the insinuation is that she only supported RFK or made any of these deals so that she could get paid. I don't know. Maybe her nonprofit.
Oh, so you're saying the subjective theory of value actually played out in the LP? Holy shit. It's like Mises came up with this whole, like, definition of how economics worked, and all of these fucking faggy ass nerds who talked about how hardcore Mises they are actually didn't understand anything about Austrian economics.
Yeah,
fucking idiots.
What is this? No, you said this was the one that was unconfirmed. This Jay-Z and Diddy thing.
Yeah, well, you said it was civil court, right? Yeah, it was something.
Yeah, like if he's not going to criminal court, how real is it? This is somebody going for a cash grab. Anytime I hear celebrities in civil court, I immediately ignore
it. Don't mean
this
shit.
Is a cash grab.
Yeah. The fuck are you sending me, Josh?
What am I sending you? I didn't send you shit, dog.
Oh yes, you did. Hold on.
I send you? What I send?
When I pull it up, you'll see. Hold on.
Oh man, I must have said something fun. Oh,
yeah. I said that. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Crazy.
I saw this purple and I was like, this looks like
Sometimes
a cool torture device.
Is some dude gonna like smoke a blunt with that or something?
You ready?
Watch.
You ready?
Go on.
Y'all hate palmetto bugs in Florida?
Holy shit.
What the fuck is that?
That just seems like torture. Jesus Christ.
Yes. Bugs aren't people, so they deserve what they get.
Yeah, I saw when I first saw all it shows is like the purple electricity, and I was like, that looks like a cool torture device for our next convention.
About that, Tim.
Yeah, I'll bring
Stick
it
right up your poop chute. Like,
no, not that, but yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, that shit's wild. Yeah, I agree, man. Fucking crazy.
Oh, that's what I was like. What the fuck did you send me? I was like, I said that 3 days ago. Why are you asking me this shit now?
Yeah, they still haven't found the shooter. He's still out.
God bless him.
They're never gonna find that guy.
The reward is at 60,000. They're not even on Angela McCartney.
What do you guys think of?
Yeah,
like what's your theories? I wasn't here for
that was such a profestional move. Like,
you think he was a hitman?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like everybody's like, oh well, he's just
hit woman.
He was just good with guns. I'm like, no, like
everything about that man was
everything. Like, even the jam seemed so purposeful, like it was meant to happen. Like the calmness, the collectedness. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that dude's CIA, ex-special forces, like, either he's a legit hitman and he did his job really well, or he was a spook who got paid, Uncle Sam told him, you got a target now, go get it.
Yeah, there was a video that was posted. I'm trying to see if I can find it real quick. But there was like, I guess the FBI released some video of that person somewhere. I don't know, but it looked a lot more like a woman than it did a man.
People were debating that, but I guess what I found was there was some woman who claimed to have talked to him at like the Starbucks or whatever, and like that's how we got that picture of him with the mask down. Was that he put down the mask? That's what I had read, so that's why I'm just going with Guy.
And he looked like so many other dudes I've seen in New York City a million times before. That looked like he was an everyman. It was perfect. You don't know you're never gonna see that dude again. He's gone. He's out of New York. He's probably out of the country. That nigga is
If he's smart, he's in a place with no extra.
Oh, got him.
That wasn't the video I was talking about, but I saw it.
That's the whole video. We got him. Like, I don't know who the CEO of United Healthcare really was deep down, but he clearly had evidence that could lead to the arrest of Hillary Clinton.
True. I was trying to find this alert video, but I can't find it anymore. Guess it
can't find the alerts. Oh no.
I'm fine. I'm fine with him getting off, though. He ain't going to deny any of my claims when my kid's born. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Not like.
So what has Sam Hyde been up to?
He's shooting up the nearest school, obviously. Oh, we did talk about Fish Tank. I don't remember when we talked about it, but we did talk about that. I don't know what this is. It might be good or not, but it keeps coming up, so I need to watch it.
I hope you'll forgive me if I get emotional.
I won't.
Climate emergencies are not gender neutral. The degradation of ecosystems disproportionately impacts women and girls. And I am wildly emotional. This is, I hope you'll...
Wait, what? Climate change is not gender neutral. It affects women and girls disproportionately. That's her. What? You're gonna cry,
ma'am? Can you define a woman and girl real quick before we move forward with this conversation? I just need a definition of what a woman and girl is. I'm not a doctor. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know what one of them is.
That's crazy.
I got no PhDs, no MDs, no DHDs, no DMDs, no DVDs. I don't know shit. I don't even got a BMW to my name.
Oh man, yeah, no, shit like that is just hilarious. Honestly, what can we do other than just laugh at these people? Like, this is another reason why, Josh. This is another reason why I can't take these people seriously, like so many of these fucking right wing people can, because it's like these aren't the fucking communists throwing people against the wall. They're afraid of guns.
I wish they were at least if they were communists throwing people against the wall, it'd be interesting because it's like we know they're gonna fight back. Like, I don't want your vagina dragging across the floor during the revolution. I want to see you fucking fight.
Listen, somebody needs to reach out to Michael Malice and tell him to get on our level, because we definitely covered this video. He said, how did no one tell me about this wonderful miracle of a video?
Yo,
about
Michael
the corn?
Mike.
One day,
Mr. Malice. I'm going to have a little respect here. Mr. Malice, you're breaking my heart here. If you watched our show there, Michael, you would have known that the Corn Boy was a key integral part of our culture over here at the SwampCast.
Yes.
So this is you're welcome.
That's right. There you go. Oh no, I wanted to share this. What happened? I broke it.
Oh no.
That's fine. I'll bring it back. Don't worry. The debt will return. It always does.
You can't.
This is your reminder on why none of your fucking social issues matter. There you go. There's your reminder constantly. You're fucking poor and your money's worth shit. Stop worrying about gay commie talking points, you fucking homos.
This debt per citizen is crazy. I remember when this number used to be lower than the money in my bank account, and that wasn't that long ago. And now I look at this and I'm like, fuck. Like, this is how I judge myself on how well I'm doing. I need to do better because this number is too high. You can't see my mouse. This debt per citizen right here. It's
Don't look at debt per citizen. Look at debt per taxpayer, because you got to factor your kids.
Yeah, I got all my kids.
Your kids, your kids ain't paying that shit, bro.
Get a job.
Oh yeah. Your daughter ain't gonna pay no $106,000. She ain't even got $106,000.
Yeah. You want to judge how well you're doing? Look at this number.
Yeah, can you afford to pay for your whole family's portion of the debt? If the answer is no, you shouldn't be involved in LP internal politics.
Get back to work. Yeah, that's for sure. That's what we should tell people.
There you go. That's why Angela's the chair, because she can afford to pay for her family's debt.
She got $600K.
She got $600K. She's taking now.
Yeah.
Angela, call me. I could use a little bit of that money too. Let me know. I can do tons of staffer jobs.
We can do it to Ben Weir first, because I think he's going to be the first one. But I think that's going to be a new question that we ask all future candidates or people who want to spend their time doing anything for the LP. Can you pay your portion of the debt? Yes or no?
That's a good. That would be a great question. Honestly, no, that should be like a great question to ask. It's going to make people actually stop and think about, what do I care about libertarianism?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I was trying to see. There's no more videos of this person. Yeah, rewards up to 60K. Jesus Christ.
Oh, now it's up to, dude. It started off at 10K, which was crazy. It's like, really 10K just for that? Like, really? That's not even enough to pay for rent for a year.
I say we're able to pay rent for a month at NYC. They're crazy.
Yeah, exactly. 10K. That's why I feel like whoever called this hit had to have been a coworker or his wife.
It could be very personal. I mean,
his wife had a really weird comment. It was getting interviewed.
It was definitely paid for in Bitcoin. We know that much right now.
If they
wait, how do we know that? Is that real?
If they were smart and narrow.
Yeah, how would you pay for any? Look, all I'm saying
is every fucking anonymous that there's no trail, Monero.
Every hitman I've ever run into wants crypto.
Yep,
that's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
Since the early 2010s, if I ran into a hitman, they did not take cash.
Okay, explain this to me then.
Crypto.
Because one of the benefits of Bitcoin is that you have the blockchain and all of the transactions are verified. Why is it better to go?
You can launder
crypto?
Bitcoin. You know that, right?
You can launder anything. I can launder these nuts, but how do I?
Bitcoin's easier to launder than cash.
I guess, but it's extremely traceable. I don't know.
It is, but the thing is, how can you prove someone's wallet is someone's wallet? It's just numbers getting transferred to other numbers. So there's always plausible deniability in that regard. But if you wanted that extra layer of security, Monero is the one that isn't traceable at all.
I'll layer in even deeper to Mitch's point there. It's like all the rappers say, no face, no case. If you don't got my fucking wallet, then you don't even know if that crypto is real. What Bitcoin, officer? What Bitcoin?
I get that, but here.
El Barfo, the deep web is a scary and interesting place, and I've spent way more time than I care to talk about on the dark web.
But no, isn't it as simple as like most? I don't know. I guess if you're a hitman, you're not going to have an account on Coinbase that's tied to your bank account. It's not going to be that.
No, these are the dudes that are carrying around a fucking crypto wallet that's literally like a code on a piece of fucking paper written in mechanical pencil.
Fucking paper wallets, yeah.
Yeah, these dudes are the crazy hardcore type.
So to get one of those accounts, how difficult or easy is it to set up, and where do you set it up? You don't go to bitcoin.com.
Mitch, that's a Mitch question.
I know. That's what I'm asking.
Set up really dark
shit? If I wanted a paper account you're talking
paper wallet? That's easy. Paper wallets, dude, you just Google that right now and you can make a paper wallet, no problem.
I'm asking you, where do you go to do that? You don't go to bitcoin.com.
Let me look. There's a few different sites you could do. I haven't done.
Okay, so it's like registering a website. There's multiple.
No. You see, what happens is you're basically. How can I explain this? I have wallets. I know I have some paper wallets around here somewhere. I could show you what they look like. Basically, it's a physical paper wallet, one QR where you send the Bitcoin onto, and then if you ever want to extract it, you have to use a wallet that has a sweep feature, which you can use the bitcoin.com wallet for this technically. But if you're doing this, I don't know if that's the smartest idea. But basically, if you ever want to take the Bitcoin off that piece of paper, you would then scan the second QR code on it, and it would then go on to whatever wallet you're using on whatever device.
My point is that these things are all registered on websites that have data.
No, this is not registered. This is randomly generated. You can randomly generate different types of ones. You can even make them look like dollar currency. There's people who've created paper wallets that look like a dollar. It's kind of hilarious.
Oh, that's cool. So then you scan the dollar, but it's actually a QR code. Or
something. Here, one second. I can pull up a picture. 1 minute.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, those are the ones that I printed them out because I thought, why not? That sounds cool just to have one,
Yeah, maybe it's not exactly Bitcoin, but if you're involved in anything,
no, I get it. I do it in Doge. That's the way to do it.
This is one of those.
If you're involved in salacious and shady activities and you're not using crypto nowadays,
that's one paper wallet right there.
Yeah. Okay.
That's simple. It's that easy. Tim, that could be that quick.
It's not that quick though, because you got to set that up somewhere.
Evil.
Well, you can have Dr. Evil here, like
yeah. You just generate these things. That's what's hilarious.
No, hang on, leave it on the screen for a second. I'm gonna scan that one. Click do a open in new image or open image in new tab and then switch to tab.
1 second.
I need it bigger. It's not big enough for me to scan.
I got you. Just give me 1 sec.
Yeah, that's fine.
1 minute. Fuck.
It's all right. Just come back.
All right. I think this is it. All right, here we go.
All right. Yeah. Let me see.
Problem is, it's really blurry too. Even when I
got it.
Zoom in.
Let's see where it goes. I just download it. See, it just.
But the thing is with the QRs, you need to be using one of those apps where you scan a QR and it'll.
What I was gonna say.
Wallet. Bitcoin.com does offer a wallet that does have that feature. Not every wallet does.
Because when I go there, stay in browser, it just, can you see that? It just takes me to Google, and it takes me to like a bunch of like search results.
Yeah, of course they're not gonna fucking put that in the.
Well, it says Bitcoin private keys database.
But if you do look up,
it's a database.
Hey, real quickly. Real quickly,
What?
if you look up Bitcoin paper wallet generator, it looks like there still are a bunch of websites that allow you to do generating and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
There's also a Reddit post. Yeah.
With cash, I go to the bank. Like I pulled out some money from my mom, and it was a substantial amount of money that you would usually have to report, I guess, and that's what I've been told. But I went there and I was like, "Give me a check," and they gave me a check. They get the cash, and it's not traceable after that. Once I pull the cash out of the bank, I give it to whoever I want. I take money. I create a Bitcoin.
You are very naive, my good sir, if you think that's not traceable.
Yeah, you realize those serial,
they have serial numbers. I understand all that.
Are a thing,
right? But if they're not sequential or whatever, I guess maybe they're smarter now. I don't know.
So every time them serial numbers can be traced from bank to bank to bank to ATMs to. Sure. Transactions, because that's the thing when they all run through a bank. Like if I spend $100 bill at a Publix and then they take that to the bank knows that $100 bill now by its serial number is in that bank, and now the Treasury and the part all the feds know that $100 bill somehow went from this bank here.
And how is crypto any different when you have the blockchain verifying transactions between accounts? How is it any different?
What? Can you verify who owns that account? That's what I'm saying there. Yeah. It's all like it works off the sense of plausible deniability. Like, what piss, Your Honor? That's digital piss. It was CGI. I wasn't even there. Like, it's the same shit. Can you prove that is my wallet?
I'll pay you in silver. Oh, no. He went away. He disappeared. Come back. I have 40 pieces of silver.
Another thing is you really have to have people who know how to search for these things on the blockchain.
Make gold Bitcoin coin. Yeah, people have definitely done that. Yeah.
There are a few different like gold tied coins out there.
Oh, you can buy. Well, I'm just saying, you can buy a gold Bitcoin. I don't know.
Pax Gold. That was the one that was backed by gold. It looks like it's still around. Paxos.
How's it doing?
It's tied to gold. So what do you think?
Well, I don't know.
It's whatever the price of gold is.
No, not exactly true. Like they might say it's tied to gold or whatever, but then they outsell their shares or undersell their shares.
Well, no. The thing is, there is a reserve that they have of gold.
That's what I mean. And so if the people that invest more money than is in the reserve, then they got to buy more gold.
So it looks like it's sitting at $2,632.26.
Gold's not that high, is it?
I don't know. What is
it?
Gold?
It just recently broke 2,000 or 2,500 maybe.
What is gold price? No, gold's around there, 2,666.90.
Okay, yeah.
So it's about the same.
Yeah.
I'd imagine there's a trick to trying to peg it. It can't be easy. Okay. Kind of pegging it like Brandy does.
Yeah, there it goes. Hey, speaking of which, I did want to do that at some point today. It's been up for like a week now, and nobody's noticed. So I'll go ahead and share it.
Okay.
Yeah, here's our website. This is our website.
Oh shit!
realswampcast.com. You can go there. It's got all of our links here. I'm going to create a separate one that's just for the Discord, and I'll probably put that somewhere near the top because like this link here goes to Rumble, but it's fake and gay and doesn't have a Rumble logo. So yeah, whatever. This is
the logo.
Huh?
Can we add the logo at all? Or
no, not with the way that the widget works. But don't worry.
I mean, I could always take the logo and like make it look white like that. That way,
but
it's in.
This is all like back end technical bullshit. But this is a widget. This isn't like these aren't standalone images.
Okay.
Anyway, description of our podcast. It's got all the links to all the stuff there. We are on Spotify now. I need to keep up with that so that it stays current. That's all there. This is the part you guys are waiting for. So. I went around and I grabbed some pictures. I realized I don't have any pictures of myself. This is a picture of me with Roger Stone. This is a good picture of Mitch. I had to put Josh on the end looking like that.
You photoshopped Roger Stone out.
Yeah, I did. I mean, you can find the picture if you want to see it. But
I know, it's just fucking funny to think about.
You know what's funny about that story about meeting him is I had a gun on my back and Roger put his hand on my lower back and then immediately put it up on the shoulder as soon as he touched my gun. Yeah, so that'll be a good time.
That's why you got an appendix carry, Tim.
It was fun. It was a good time. All right, so I'm gonna blow this up a little bit so that so that you guys might be able to read along. All right, so here it is. I'll do mine first. Tim, former truck driver turned failed content creator. When he's not spewing hot takes into the void purely as a cry for attention, he's racking up virtual wins in video games because at least there someone will call him a legend.
I love these. With the AI generated ones you were talking about.
I used AI to help me. So basically, what I did is I went to AI and I said, describe this person for me. And then I put my own interpretation of each of us. And then I let it
so great.
And then I let it just do its thing. And then I tweaked it and made it a little bit better. But Tim is living proof that dreams don't come true, but they can run on diesel fuel and Mountain Dew. And of course, the occasional reminder that he's still his wife's favorite pastime. So there's a little. Brandy hates that line. She's like, "Why'd you put that in there?" I was like, "I was so rude to everybody else. I have to include it." Yeah. So here it is. So Rob's not here.
Rob, I'm ready. He's not even here. We can just beat up on him. He can't defend himself. Let's go.
Yeah. So this one's good. Frat bro who somehow stumbled his way into law school and allegedly passed the bar.
Allegedly. I love allegedly. Italicized too.
Yep. By day, he's a self-proclaimed defender of justice, but by night, he's either out bombing at open mics or expanding his mind au natural. Beneath the surface of this psychedelic solicitor lies a tortured soul, forever longing for his forbidden muse, his stepsister. Lots of inside jokes for the boys. Tragically funny and maybe just a little too high-minded. Rob's life is absolutely hilarious.
Hold on, pause. I gotta get another drink for whoever's next. Whether it's me or
Mitch. It's gonna be Mitch next. Yeah.
Oh, I'm saving the best for last. Clearly, I can see.
Man. I mean, they're all pretty good. I like them. They were so good. I was dying laughing writing all of these.
Oh my god, this is too fucking.
All right, Mitch, this is a good picture. You should do more like this. This is a good one.
Yeah, that was Jack. He took that photo at the one convention.
Yeah, somebody told Jack he needs to come back and keep doing photos because he gets the only good ones of everybody. Michael Heights is still using his Jack Lloyd photo from like 5 years ago.
I don't know, man. There was a really bad one of Hornberger one time that like still I see floating around from time to time.
All right, let's go.
Hold on. Does he have a stepsister IRL? Yes. That's not a fake story. That's a real story.
That's a reason why that comes up on the show.
We tease him about that. That was good. All right,
she does not want to talk to him anymore because of that situation.
So here's the Mitch story. A literal starving artist with a head full of trivia that no one asked for. He barely scrapes by selling generic dog food on Craigslist and stamping his doodles on random goods churned out by his local sweatshop. All while pining for the elusive love of a woman. Part dreamer, part hustler, and 100% convinced that this time is going to be different. Mitch is a chaotic mix of hustle, dreams, and unfinished masterpieces.
What's sad is it's the most true statement of all of these so far.
I loved it.
I love it, man.
This line right here, I had to add this in.
I'm not gonna lie. That line works in other ways that you don't even realize because I used to do graffiti.
It's
so
just
doing
so
doodles
good.
on shit, man. That used to be my thing.
I was like, we have to get 1776 in here somehow. How are we gonna do it? And it's local sweatshop, and I was like, yes, go.
Oh man, I'm ready.
Oh, man. It's weird how graffiti eventually became that.
All right,
here we go.
Are you ready?
My butthole's puckered shut.
Natural salesman who can upsell you the overpriced luxury package while simultaneously leaving you wondering if it's all just a cosmic joke. Unashamedly arrogant, he has a remarkable talent for making even the most outlandish arguments sound strangely plausible. A closeted hipster, father to children unknown, honorary white, and skilled dump truck operator. Josh is a modern-day pseudo-sophist navigating life's absurdities with unshakable confidence.
I'm copy and pasting all of that shit into my Twitter profile. That's fuck everything I wrote. That is fucking brilliant. I'm taking that.
I think it sums up Josh pretty well. I don't know.
I am a skilled dump truck operator. That is absolutely god awfully true. I can navigate the biggest of dump trucks with the smallest of spaces.
Yours was actually the hardest one to do, honestly. And so we'll get some more. We'll come up with some more stuff over time. But yeah, it was good, man. So that's that. That's the highlight of this update. There's going to be more updates for sure. So this is phase 1 of the website. So after you go through all of our bios, you can see our latest episode will always be posted here. You can watch it right on the thing, or you can go to all these links. And then all of our swamp stuff. There's a playlist for each of these. You know, you guys are in the secret SwampCast right now, but then you've got the X Spaces, the drink alongs, and the show. These are our mainstays, and we'll get everybody else's stuff in here in the next phases. But yeah, if anybody wants to know about Real SwampCast, at realswampcast.com. That's gonna
at realswampcast.com.
Yeah, it's just realswampcast.com. But yeah, that'll be the go-to. So this is phase 1. I have some phases planned out. I sent them to you guys, but I'll tell everybody that's here so they know what's coming. But phase 1 is just basic info and links. Phase 2 is going to be the merch phase. So ideas for merch that you want to see. We've got some ideas we've been sharing back and forth. So that stuff will be cool. And then phase 3 and 4, it starts getting a little crazier. We're going to go for independent membership portals so that you don't have to give your money to YouTube or let YouTube steal 30% of it. It could come, we'll get a much more reasonable rate doing it our way. And then number 4, there's our phase 4 is going to be like a members access only portal that's not only like has the memberships, but it's going to be like a whole thing, like a private stream that we can go on. That won't necessarily be tied to anybody, forums, like the whole thing that you see on a lot of other stuff. But it's got to be a phased approach because it's too much to build everything all at once. So next one will be phased stuff for sure. But yeah, this is the backup plan you have for being canceled. Yeah, exactly. It is 1,000%. Yeah, that's exactly what it's for. We could still be canceled. We could still get shut down. Hosting can get shut down and all those kinds of things. But yeah, this is definitely a step towards that to make sure. And then, then the secret SwampCast, I think the plan that I have right now is eventually move the member only streams to the Swamp membership only streams. And then that way, like right now, if we started sharing porn or something, not to say that that's what the members only stream will be, but I mean, if we started sharing porn, even though it's blocked by members, YouTube can still take it down. And my point is that they can still censor us. Go ahead, Mitch.
While we are on this topic, I might as well go to archive.org and show you all the weird things that are on there that we have never even clicked on. Because, Josh is like noping out. Because he's like, nope, I ain't doing Nazi orgies and all this other weird shit. Fuck that.
Does Bitcoin keep you from being debanked? I guess, but you gotta cash it.
I know what
somehow.
You're doing. Like,
yeah,
that's basically it. Like, okay, here we are, the Wayback Machine.
Hold on, give me a second. This, that, switch. What are you showing us? What is this?
If you go on archive.org, man, it gets weird. If somewhere on here is the last Gestapo orgy.
Oh.
yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to see the weird shit.
Yeah. Can't hear you, Josh. Can't hear you. But yeah, no, like
myself.
There you go.
Lusting hours.
Yep.
Bunch of trivia nobody asked for. See, Mitch? Right on the line.
Nah, man, you subscribe to our show.
We got gay Hitler Nazi
orgies on this orgy. As soon as I find it, wherever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Like, Mitch, every time you open your mouth, I don't know whether to be excited or cringe because I just don't know what's about to come out.
The last Gestapo orgy is probably very
The
cringe.
last Gestapo orgy is, I would probably, if I was in public.
I have not seen it, and I guarantee you that is the case.
I'll put it like this. If I was at work, Mitch, and I saw you come into my office and you yelled across the office, "Hey, Josh, have you seen the last Gestapo orgy video I sent you?" I'd probably shit my pants in front of my entire staff.
He would say yes. Yes, I have seen
and I'd be like, yeah, I did actually.
yeah, it was.
Look, I've
pretty
normalized
hilarious,
saying retard in 3 offices so far.
When we go, all right, here's the deal, boys. When we go independent and we have our own membership and our own private stream, our first guest is going to be Rob's stepsister.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
If we, goddamn,
hell yeah, we gotta get Rob.
Bro, if we track that chick down, that would
Rob's
be like
stepsister.
Oh, we gotta not tell him. We gotta surprise him. Oh, how, dude? Imagine that would be good.
How do you remember her name?
If we can find her, dude, we can find her. Just get him drunk. We'll find her.
Yeah, we'll get
drunk and sad.
Whatever the next LNC meeting is, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna fly out there anyway. I'll go with him, get him drunk on my own one night. And be like, Rob.
Mitch, all right, this is a Mitch mission. You know, when you're hanging out with Rob next. Yeah. Listen, when you're hanging out with Rob
Impossible.
Mitch would be like, "You mind if I hit that? Let me get her number, bro. Like, come on, dude."
Yeah, bro. I'm like, Rob, what's up with your stepsister, bro? I don't want to talk.
I'm not making promises. I just have dreams and aspirations that never come true. So let's try.
I mean,
let's try.
Let's try, Mitch.
God, the things I don't say on this show, I swear to God.
This is the member only place.
Yeah, it's the member only. You can say what you want.
I know.
That's why I'm being flagrant tonight. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I know.
You notice I'm a little bit more measured on our regular shows.
That's
Here,
fine.
I'm just like, give up, quit, end your life. Stop trying.
I have a Christmas song that's all about killing yourself. It's going to be on our next show.
Oh, we're going to get demonetized. Cool.
I mean, it's all. I got it from YouTube. What are you talking about?
Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right.
Yeah. Anyway, ISIS in Syria, you know. And here we are.
Fuck Syria. They got run over. Fuck Bashar. Yeah. He's in Moscow. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And the debt keeps climbing. Look at the fucking debt.
This is gonna be like a mainstay. I'm gonna have to save this page.
Yeah, you're just gonna like anytime you want to get me irrationally angry. Hey, Josh, check out the debt real quick. Like, fuck.
It just keeps going, bro. Just keeps going.
It doesn't stop. It doesn't even slow down. It just gets faster.
Does Massey's, he's had to have thought about this, but does Massey's debt clock button, does it go over 100 trillion?
I don't know, but they sell those things. We could always get one and test it.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll get a new one by that point. The dude's an MIT grad. He'll just make a new one for himself.
Yeah.
He's not retarded like most of the fucking people in Congress.
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, those debt clocks, they can't be that hard to make. I mean, just get like an LED, the right board. Like, I can't imagine it would be that hard.
Well, you've got to. He said his was tied to this somehow. So.
Well, yeah, there's a clock you can buy that one guy who's campaigned for a mosh that I've tried to get on the show, but he just doesn't want to come on any of these shows. Every time I see him, he's fucking wearing one of those things. The only thing is, if you buy it from them, it's not cheap.
Sure. I mean, let me see. I'm trying to find real time US debt clock button purchase. Let's see.
I'm gonna look on Etsy just to see what some shithead is selling knockoff ones for.
Yeah, but while we look this shit up, we've been going for 2 hours. We're gonna go hang out in the Discord and chill for a little bit. before we got to go to work tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll do it again next week. We got a bunch of shows planned. I posted them all in the Discord on the events tab, so you can see it all there. And we'll hang